Jumbo Mambo Familia Angu. This is the Shia Adhan recited by Tahir Kowal. And I happen to love the sound of this. It always puts me in a frame of mind in which I can enjoy what I'm doing. Greetings, familia Angu. How are you? This is Eli from the channel Eli-Ben-Eli, and I'm using this portion of the video under the fair use exception. Uh, Yesterday I posted a video very late because I wasn't feeling all that well, and it's like Grandpa Eli is not made out of steel. There are days that I feel very nice, there are days that I don't, but I'm a disciplined person. Yesterday I was saying, nah, man, today I'm just gonna rest. But you know, this is my daily shot of adrenaline. I enjoy doing this. So here I am. How are you, Familia Angu? How is everything going? Currently, my videos have they're at about 331. My subscriptions, pardon, and but that's still very good. I mean, I look at it like this: even if I have 331 subscribers, a couple of my videos have gotten quite a few views. Nothing compared to what the bigger channels did, but I'm very happy with that. I'm also calling out to Modesta Lifestyle, A.M. Carroll, Cleo Bonnie, and who have I missed? A.M. Carroll, Cleo, and King Traveler. And I'm asking them, what are you going to do to put out more videos? I found that very enjoyable. And I hope that something similar to what they're doing becomes an ongoing thing. I think that the reactors need to stick together. And there are other reactors. There are other reactors that don't believe in what this group of reactors believe. I think they should form a round table. I don't think that it's bad for these channels if there's a little bit of controversy and there's a little bit of back and forth in between these channels. It's like uh, King of Travel always likes to talk about the algorithm. The algorithm, yo, was I like that guy. Let me tell you something. The algorithm doesn't care whether somebody likes your video or dislikes your video. The algorithm doesn't care whether you are being talked to respectfully or somebody's disagreeing with you and reacting to you. What the algorithm likes to see, and I'm sure that the King of Travel, who I really like, will answer what I'm saying. What the algorithm like to see is engagement, entertainment, that you and the people that watch your video are connecting, that they feel that they compelled to either say something kind or say something unkind. The fact is that a positive comment is, for purposes of helping your channel, is just as good as a bad comment. And look at what happened to Mama Modesta. Uh, when Marwa tried to shut her down, what happened? Her numbers increased. So don't be afraid of a little controversy. I personally, just this is me, I could care less. I could care less whether people respect me, disrespect. The real question in life is not what people think of you. It's what you think of yourself. Do you respect yourself? I respect myself. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't particularly care whether I constantly have people who get on and tell me what I need to do. And You know what I just I actually do them when they lecture me about. I thank them. I thank them and I tell them I'll keep what you have in mind. You know, please like and subscribe, and that's it. You know, I had this one person who told me that what I always do is this and that, and I thanked him and I said thank you for sharing. Please like and subscribe. Also, do me a favor. Please list a few examples of what you're talking about. I haven't I haven't heard from him. I hope I hear from him. You wanna know something? When you interact with people, there's a saying that they have in the West Indies. What doesn't kills fattens, and what doesn't fattens purges. I'm either going to be purged by my interaction with you, or I'm gonna be fattened. You know, and words are not gonna kill me. Words on YouTube are not gonna kill me. You know, bad behavior will kill me. So I'm not afraid of be. You wanna know something? Grandpa Eli has a true story. I just said in a different true story. I have had people back when I was practicing criminal law. I had people hunting for me to kill me on many occasions. Okay, I have had people show up at my office armed with guns. Okay, all sorts of nightmares. And guess what? I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still doing well. Some of those people, you know, by the will of Allah, are not. Okay, but this is the point that I'm trying to make. If you think that a couple of insulting words are going to ruffle my feathers, if you think that a little bit of rudeness are going to ruffle my feathers, you don't know who, you have no idea who you're dealing with and what I've been through. Okay, there have been places that I have been at where actual gun battles have taken places, bullet flying through the air, and I have survived that. If I can go through that, do you you think having a couple of YouTubers say insulting things or whatever is going to affect me? No. I should tell you some of those stories, okay, of what I have gone through. Allah has taken me through many situations to bring me to where I'm at now. So please, like and subscribe, comment. Feel free to make any comment you want. Feel free to use any language. Feel free to be respectful, disrespectful. Your respect or disrespect matters not to me. What matters to me is that I respect myself. Okay, and you know, please feel free to participate in my channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to be friendly. I mean, my point of view is that I'm better off if you and I have a problem to know that me and you are not necessarily buddies or good friends than to have people speak with a fake sense of politeness to me. You know, but anyway, I wanted to make a couple of comments. An issue an issue has arisen that I just love. It's this the question is there's some people get the word graduate and masturbate confused. Maybe they were at the university and you know they wanted to do something but were doing something else and maybe they didn't graduate. It is what it is, you know. It's easy to lie and claim that you're an accountant. You know, they claim that, it's so easy to claim these things. It's easy to claim that you went to take your mother or pick your mother up and you bought groceries when you know the car isn't running. It is what it is. Gold piss is not gasoline. That's a new saying you will be hearing here. At the end of the day, gold piss is not gasoline. You can come from grass to grace. You can grow from grace the grass, but there's no miracle that will turn goat piss into gasoline. And the car keeps leaking oil and the battery just doesn't work. Even in the video with the usually when the car door opens and makes a sound, when the car door opens and makes no sound, it indicates that the battery is dead. I I also saw that nonsense about when Uncle Pin, when like I was gonna call him Uncle Pin, well Uncle Mo. Some people are calling him SloMo. Please don't call him SloMo. That's not nice. When Uncle Mo got his pin and he was playing his little PBC flute and dancing, I go, yeah. You know, it was it was kind of funny to watch that. Look, you and I know that Uncle Mo had that pin all along, but it was just a little easier to. Oh, I'm saying let me put it like this. Some people believe that Uncle Mo quite possibly has had that pin for quite a while, but he could not let go of the Davy train, begging for additional donations. And I have one thing to say. When you look very closely at that perimeter wall, it is a disaster. The Obviously they didn't get out air pockets. It looks sloppy. It looks like a mess. My suspicion is that one strong wind, that perimeter fence will fall apart, and possibly you would hear Uncle Mo going, "Help, help," buried under the perimeter fence. I hope that doesn't happen. I saw a video today that kind of like touched my heart. There is a lady who uh, was used for clickbait, and I'm not going to say by who. I'm not casting negative aspersion, but her name, I think she goes by the name of Mick Mick. And some people, what I like about Black Beauty and Modesta is that these women have got to have been my sisters in another life. They have my sense of humor. When you hear the name Mick, Mick, what does it automatically make you think? Mickey, Mickey Mouse. And I got into the habit of calling her Mickey Mouse. And she talked today in that video, and she's obviously a very sensitive young woman, very beautiful, very beautiful. And anybody out there who wants to say that she has large ears, leave her alone. Don't comment on what God gave you that you're not responsible for it. Don't comment on the fact that she has big ears. That's not nice. Don't comment on the fact that she has a large forehead. That, again, that girl is, as far as I'm concerned, beautiful. And I hope that she gets a man who is possessed of a rungu and doesn't mind putting it to use, because she's very, very pretty. Gorgeous looking young lady. And I made a comment on her video. I told her that I thought she looked very nice, and not to take people seriously, that people are just making jokes and teasing her. And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes people joke and tease you, but they like you. And please listen to what A.M. Carroll told you. Stick with your studies. You don't know what the future holds. We men can be as inconstant as smoke. We love you one day and we don't even know your name the next. Do your study. Focus on making a life for yourself. And I guess the other thing that I wanted to comment on was Felo. Felo. I want to call him Felo the man, but he insists on being called Felo the boy. There's a history of white people in America and in Africa calling grown black men boy as an act of contempt. And I think that a lot of people are unaware of the history of that business of calling grown men boy. It's not a good look, but right now he's building a house, a pit latrine, and a borehole at Mama Fred's house. And Mama Fred lives by this incredibly gorgeous looking rock formation. And, the fact that you're in a village full of certain kind of good hearted, innocent people is shown by the fact that they haven't turned that rock into a tourist trap because it is beautiful. And I bet people would pay money to sleep near the rock and to hike around there. But anyway, Fellow the boy, it's like I'm remembered by the Kenyans I have known. They are capable of turning anything into a ceremony and an event. He gave the he gave the guys who were working at the site cookies and sodas. I mean, come on, man, it's great, all right, but do you have to make a speech? Do you have to have prayer? And my gosh, some of those men were in that room and did not leave because they were trapped by the rain and they wanted to get some free cookies, in a soda. But my gosh, does everything have to be a major event involving speech making and Zach, I guess who is now the pastor of the group, getting up and praying and just giving away a couple of sodas and some cookies. Come on now, but I love watching what Fellow the Boy is doing. I just hope that he reaches out to joint hand Green Life Trees and ask them to do some landscaping around that house too, because they do incredible work and they are so busy. And people, please, if you have not liked and subscribed to that channel, please do so. It's called Joint Hand Green Light Trees with Bosco and Famela. And Famela is like a expert. You show her a plant and she'll tell you about that tree and what kind of tree it is and everything. And Bosco just has this voice that sounds so elegant. And he's such a dignified man. He's tall, slender, very dark. I remember when I used to, prior to COVID, when I used to walk around a great deal, I used to look dark like him, and I was so happy with that. I think that Bosco is a remarkable man, great leadership potential, and he has a very, very deep voice. I like the sound of his voice. I suspect that Bosco could sell ice in Alaska. I love that channel. All of their videos are magical, and I'm very, it's like whenever I need to cleanse my thought of Milli Vanilli, you know, most of you don't remember who Milli Vanilli is, but Milli Vanilli was a singing group that actually did not sing. They were complete frauds. And they had these dreadlocks that were sewn into their hair, that they had these dreadlocks that went all the way down to their waist. Now, there are two men with fake, or what I suspect are fake. In one case, I know that they're fakes. In another one, I don't know. But we know of two men who run around wearing dreadlocks. They are the modern Milli Vanilli. I got that from one of Go Matata TV, one of my favorite YouTubers. I got that out of some of his videos. Milli Vanilli. The most important thing to remember about Milli Vanilli is that they were complete and total frauds. They wore their dreadlocks. They pretended to sing, but they didn't sing. Sounds like a certain family. Sounds like two men of a certain family, doesn't it? My dear friends, if you haven't liked, help your Grandpa Eli